Hello, viewers! Today we are going to be doing a review on Bogo, which is a single-player casual game that is free and exclusive to the Oculus Quest. First, we are going to talk about tracking. It is able to track pretty well, but if you have dim lighting, you might lose tracking a couple times, like 1 or 2 times. But if your lighting is good and your headset's decently new and you haven't damaged it, you shouldn't lose tracking more than 1 time. Next, we're going to be talking about game length. The game to beat the whole game can take from 5 to 20 minutes to beat the game, depending on how experienced you are and how good of a VR player you are. Also, it can depend on how much you really explore the game and play with Bogo and do whatever you want. But there is only 2 games and 3 activities that you can really do the whole game. Now, let's talk about replayability. Once you have beat the game, which I mentioned is very short and easy, all you can do really is master the challenges, cook, and play with Bogo. There's not much replayability. Now, let's talk about the pros. The pros of this game are there are many different food combinations. Also, it is a great first game to help you get the hang of VR. Also, of course, it's free. It is very easy to play, able to pick up, and get right into the game. Can give you perspective of caring for a pet, and it is very interactive. Time for the cons. It requires a decent play space due to no other way of movement besides walking. It is very easy, so if you are an experienced VR player, it can be very boring. It also resets every single time you quit the app. There is also not much replayability, as I said. Tracking could be lost 1 or 2 times a game. It is a very short game, and if you're not a certain height, you might not be able to reach anything. Let's move on to the summary. Overall, I would rate this game, Bogo, on the Oculus Quest 3.5 stars out of 5. I would rate it that because there's not much replayability. If you are a very experienced VR player, it can definitely get boring. And every time you exit the game, like I said, it restarts. So even if you like this game, once you play it, there's not much else to do. That's why I would give it 3.5 stars out of 5. Now, I will play some footage of me playing Bogo VR on the Oculus Quest. Enjoy!
Oh.